I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but if you're developing new products, there are some things that you need to watch out for. Some of them we are all kind of aware of. It goes without saying that you must avoid building poor features, not being able to differentiate from competition in a positive way, not validating the product idea with potential customers before developing it, getting into a market that you don't understand, forgetting to consider marketing activities during the budgeting process, underestimating cash requirements in general, being in denial and refusing to listen to constructive feedback, etc. I mean, there are a lot of very widely known ways in which we can screw up a product launch. This video isn't about that though. The mistakes I'll cover in this video are ones that you may not be aware of, even if you've already studied extensively all the traditional product development advice regarding market validation and new product development. And you may even think that some of them are a bit counterintuitive once you hear about them. But I'm here to tell you that even though they may sound kind of harmless little things, they can completely destroy your product's chances of ever really succeeding. And their apparent harmlessness is precisely what makes them so dangerous, because you won't even realize how much they're hurting your product. And they're so unbelievably common. So let's start, shall we? Counterintuitive yet common product development mistake number 1. Building too many features, even if they're all good. Hear me out. This product development mistake may sound strange. Just a heads up, all the product development mistakes in this video sound a bit strange to people who do not work in this area. But having too many features built into a product may lead to marketing problems, since the product's positioning or value communication story may become confusing, loss of profits, since you overspend resources on feature development and manufacturing, and even pricing problems, since people may get the impression that they are paying for a lot of things that they don't need, and that if they could only buy what they really needed, the product would be cheaper. I have a whole video explaining the reasons why over-delivering on value may result in lower sales, not just profit, but sales, as well as what you must do to avoid making this mistake. I'm keeping it brief here, but you can check out that video if you want all the details. Counterintuitive product development mistake number 2, offering too many product versions. While it's great to tailor your offering to specific customer segments or niches needs, if you have so many versions that it becomes hard for clients to identify which one would be the best suited for them, you can lead people into a state of analysis paralysis. People become afraid of selecting the wrong option, which leads to purchase delay and often to not purchasing at all. After all, why risk making a wrong decision now if it can be postponed or avoided altogether? I also have a video explaining this one in detail. Again, I'll keep it brief here, but if you want more details on the issue, make sure to check it out. Counterintuitive new product development mistake number 3, not offering product versions. Obviously, although having too many versions of a product can lead to confusion, having a handful to choose from can be a good thing. It allows you to target different customer segments or niches. People are more likely to buy if they find a product that seems to have been designed with their exact needs in mind. Because having different versions becomes a problem when you have so many that people can no longer understand which one they should be picking. But as long as we don't go overboard with the number of versions, making it difficult for potential customers to say, yes, that's the one perfect for me, then tailoring to different segments' needs does help increase sales. Besides, it's been shown that having several versions of a product type increases the perception of brand quality. People seem to assume that you're more of an expert within that product class. That is, as long as you keep a consistently high level of quality within the project range, of course. And while this one isn't as obvious as to assume that a higher priced brand is better, in practice, the outcome on perception regarding brand quality works in a similar way. Who would have thought? Our minds seem to like to play weird tricks on us. And speaking of our minds and how they trick us, if you cannot have a completely different product version, maybe you can have different product tiers of one same product or service. After all, it's been shown that having higher priced options available increases the sales of the middle of the range ones. People just seem to like to avoid the extremes. They don't want the cheapest nor the most expensive options. Also, product tiers still allow us to segment customers according to the degree of product sophistication needs and willingness to pay. You can check out my videos about the good, better, best strategy and how it works from both a rational and also from a psychological pricing standpoint, if you want more details on creating product tiers, of course. Counterintuitive, super common new product development mistake number 4. Not analyzing achievable prices before developing your product or service offering. The issue here is that a lot of people develop products to later find out that they cannot sell them or that they cannot sell them at a price that can make them a profit. This is more important when building products that require significant investment up front or ones that have a manufacturing cost per unit, as is the case with physical products. The best strategy really is to define a target price at which the final product can be competitive within the target customer segment and then develop a product that can be profitable at that target sales price. This helps developing a product that is both commercially and financially viable. And finally, counterintuitive, super common product development mistake number 5. Not testing value messages with potential customers before developing the product or service offering. Yes, again, this is a bit of a counterintuitive product development mistake. After all, why worry about our sales copy before having anything to sell? I know, but hear me out. This is a lot more important than it might sound at first, because the point isn't only to develop great sales copy. The goal of this activity is way deeper than that. You see, this helps us not only identifying our product's core selling points, but also potentially identifying different market segments and what the customers really value versus what we assume that they do. Doing it before full product development helps prioritize feature selection, version definition, and potentially lead to adaptations to our envisioned final product. These are the 5 non-evident product development mistakes that I come across more frequently, but I'm sure that you probably have come across a few more. Let me know what they were in the comments so that maybe we can all help each other avoiding making them in the future. Bye!